Guess what? Have you ever thought of eating a 70-pound of shawarma in one single bite? Some snakes can do a thing like that. They can swallow food objects much bigger than their own head and even bigger than their full body. Snakes do this by lengthening the jaws at the angle in the diction with the head, and then by changing positions of the jaws in small efforts over the food object. There have been many good studies on how snakes swallow food, and how the heads and the jaws work during feeding. Exactly after food reaches the snake's jaws, it has a long way to go, perhaps half the size of the body, to get to the stomach. Snakes that feed on big food objects swallow the food by using a kind of inside-out movement. So far as the food gets to the throat, it is stretched down by two kinds of movements. One of the swallowing movements appears to be exactly as in other animals. Muscles in the walls of the esophagus accord to squeeze the esophagus and push the food down. The second swallowing movement is highly technical in snakes and involves undulations of the backbone and body. The body and spine bend behind the food, which makes the snake's ribs push inside against the food. These spinal bends are set in motion along the body like the undulations of movement, and so they move the food back ahead of the snake toward the stomach. All this makes it look like the snake is walking lamely onward over the food inside it. Sometimes the snakes do move slowly forward as they swallow.